out of the Cumberland Gap through Lee County, Virginia, back into the deep, dark hills of eastern Kentucky up 421, I make my way to Harlan, Kentucky. For a town with a population of less than 1,500 people, as I get closer to downtown Harlan, I see a surprising amount of buildup. Perhaps this area is a service center hub for the rest of the county. Flood walls are becoming a common sight in the Appalachian towns I've been exploring lately, and wouldn't you know it, they have them here in Harlan, Kentucky too. My guess is they're trying to keep the Cumberland River and Martin's Fork out of town. I'll turn east here on 72 to get into downtown Harlan. Just up ahead are some of the very streets where Union mine workers once held a parade during the bloody mine wars and labor disputes of the early 1900s. But more on that later. I'm seeing a lot of traffic and cars. It looks like a fair or festival of some sort is about to go down. Here's Center Street, where the march occurred. And today there's hardly a place to park. I think I'll pull into the Portal Pizzeria to find out what's going on. I've heard this restaurant is quite popular with the locals.
So what in the world is going on in Harlan, Kentucky today?
The Poke Salad Festival.
The what?
The Poke Salad Festival.
Poke Salad Festival? That's awesome. Tell me more.
So I found out the Poke Salad Festival is a pretty big deal here. It's been going on in Harlan for almost 70 years. And if you don't know what poke salad is, look it up. Oh yeah, ever hear of the show Justified? An episode was shot here. Today may be filled with fun for many in Harlan, Kentucky, but this place is known as Bloody Harlan for a reason. And in the many decades that have passed since the turbulent and brutal labor disputes of the early to mid-1900s, Harlan is left wondering what the future will look like with or without coal.
Thank you.
My name's Timothy Price, and I'm a forgotten coal miner here in Harlan County, and I chose to stay here to make a difference. So I brought my business here, Inked Up LLC. It's a tattoo shop, and I refuse to let our arts die in Appalachia. We got people from Florida, we got people that come from Ohio, had all kinds of people from Georgia, all around. They come here and
After talking with Timothy, I absolutely love his dogged stubbornness and self-determination to make this work. I look around and see several shops and businesses. But how many does it take? How many Timothys do you need to revitalize a place, to bring hope and offer opportunity for people who call a place home? Navigating the many one-way streets around Harlan, I find myself in a more residential section of town, and even come upon the Harlan High School, home of the Green Dragons. There's a bit of construction going on in Harlan, here around the school and over where the festival's being held today. Apparently they tore down the old historic bridge in downtown to make way for a roundabout. Then it comes into view, the historic Harlan County Courthouse, or should I say one of the many Harlan County courthouses. You see, 22 Harlan County courthouses were burned during what's known as the American Civil War. Why, so many you might wonder? Well, Union sympathetic forces in Harlan, Kentucky burnt down the Lee County, Virginia courthouse in 1863. So, over the course of the following 15 months, Confederate and guerrilla forces burnt down 19 Harlan courthouses in retribution. Oh, and somehow the Union burnt down 2 courthouses as well, perhaps to show they wouldn't be entirely outdone. I also see a memorial to World War I veterans on the courthouse lawn. Coal. It's at the heart of Bloody Harlan. The name Bloody Harlan comes from a nearly century-long struggle between coal companies and mine workers seeking to unionize to improve unsafe working conditions and suppressed wages. The struggle was often violent and bloody, even into the 1970s when 2 miners were shot and killed. Famous labor organizers like Mother Jones have tried to help workers unionize here. It's not only bloody for labor violence, but for the death toll from mining accidents and black lung disease. Some experts say it's more than most wars. What miners were saying is working in the mines, you spend more time under the mountain than with your family, basically become an extraction tool left to die of black lung. Harlan has been used as one of the locations to undercut wage stability for the rest of the United States. Overall, mine employment in the greater region has dropped by over 50%, and as of 2017, no union mine workers are left in Harlan, Kentucky. I know there's a temptation by some who enjoy urban exploring to find some sick glee in ruin porn, but that is not my intention. The irony's not lost on me with the recent tearing down of the old Ford Motor building that once stood on this lot, revealing a secret cemetery. As the song goes, in the deep dark hills of eastern Kentucky, it's there that I read on a hillside gravestone, "You'll never leave Harlan alive." And maybe for folks like Timothy and others who choose to stay, that'll be true. But what I want to know is how people here will choose to live. Thanks so much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed exploring Harlan, Kentucky with me. Many of you have reached out to me in the comments of these videos, as well as private messages letting me know how much you appreciate the Exploring Appalachia series. And some of you have even asked, hey, how can I support you, Josh? Is there a PayPal link, a Patreon set up? And I'm humbled by that. Thank you so much. No, I don't have those set up yet. But now that so many of you are reaching out to me saying, hey, I'd love to support you somehow, pay for some gas or whatever, I am thinking about it. So I will let you know if and when I get a PayPal link or Patreon set up so that you can be kind of involved in part of this process of shooting these videos and exploring Appalachia with me. So thanks again, and we'll see you in another episode.
Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now, and don't